Quickly adjust AirPods volume to a percentage and check listening levels with Siri. Because of its distinct lack of physical controls, setting sound levels on Apple's new AirPods requires the use of either Siri or the volume buttons on a paired iPhone, both of which operate on preset magnitudes. For greater control, use Siri to raise or lower the beats by percentage. As iPhone and iPad owners know, Apple maps specific output levels to its physical volume controls, in some ways mimicking a stepped attenuator. While not as smooth as a potentiometer-style knob, the presets are good enough to home in on a desired loudness level. Changing volume on AirPods using Siri works in a similar way, but instead of buttons, users tell the virtual assistant to lower volume or turn up the volume with their voice. The process feels vague in comparison to the physical controls on iPhone, perhaps in part due to the lack of instant on-screen GUI feedback. Further confusing matters, iPhone's volume controls raise and lower output in 6% chunks, while Siri makes changes of 12 to 13% when performing the same operation. The method avoids repeated commands, but makes it difficult to arrive on a specific volume. For those who want greater control over their AirPods, even more so than iPhone's volume buttons, Siri lets users set audio output volumes by percentage. First, invoke Siri with a double tap on an AirPod, or the Hey Siri feature, and say, "Set volume at 53% or lower volume to 23%. Apple's virtual assistant is capable of understanding a number of command variations including raise, lower volume, turn sound up, down, and increase, decrease volume, among others. Next, add a percentage, from 0 to 100%, onto the back of volume control commands. Granular changes within 2 percentage points are hardly noticeable, but tweaks above 3 points are surprisingly distinct. It should be noted that telling Siri to increase, decrease volume will land users at the nearest default level, 0, 13, 25, 38, 50, 63, 75, 88 and 100%. You either specify a specific target percentage, or incrementally raise, lower the volume. But incrementally raising, lowering by X% isn't supported. To discover current listening levels, users can ask Siri, "What percent is the volume?" or "What is the volume?" It might take a bit of experimentation and testing using the "What is the volume" feature, but defining volume by specific percentages instead of using Siri's rather clunky default settings will likely be worth the trouble for picky listeners.